Happy Good Friday, everybody. I want to read to you from the Legacy Study Bible. The Legacy Study Bible. Let me show it to you. I'll keep my place here. The Legacy Study Bible. I'm going to read as much as I can in 10 minutes. The story of the crucifixion of Christ for Good Friday. I'm going to begin with Matthew chapter 26. Matthew 26, and I'll read up to, if I can, I'll read up to whenever, whether it's 27 or 28. So here we go. 26 verse 1. Now it happened that when Jesus had finished all these words, he was speaking in 24-25 about the final judgment after the final judgment. Great white throne judgment. He was talking about that in 25. Now it happened that when Jesus had finished all these words, he said to his disciples, "You know that after 2 days, in 2 days or 3 days, the Passover is coming." Excuse me. Passover is coming, and the Son of Man is to be delivered over for crucifixion. Then the chief priests and the elders of the people were gathered together in the court of the high priest named Caiaphas. They plotted together to seize Jesus by stealth and kill him. But they were saying, "Not during the festival, lest a riot occur among the people." Now when Jesus was in Bethany at the home of Simon the leper, a woman came to him with an alabaster jar of very costly perfume. And she poured it on his head as he reclined at the table. But when the disciples saw this, they were indignant, saying, "Why this waste? For this perfume might have been sold for a high price and the money given to the poor." But Jesus, aware of this, said to them, "Why do you bother the woman? For she has done a good work for me. For you will always have the poor with you, but you will not always have me. For when she poured this perfume on my body, she did it to prepare me for burial. Truly I say unto you, wherever this gospel is proclaimed in the whole world, what this woman has done will also be spoken of in memory of her." Let's continue. Let me turn the page here. Oh, where I go? Now one of the 12, named Judas Iscariot, went to the chief priest, saying, "What are you willing to give me to deliver him, Jesus, to you?" They weighed out 30 pieces of silver to him. From then on, he began looking for good opportunity to betray Jesus. Now on the first day of unleavened bread, the disciples came to Jesus, saying, "Where do you want us to prepare for you to eat the Passover?" Jesus said, "Go into the city to a certain man and say unto him, the teacher says, my time is near. I am keeping the Passover at your house with my disciples." The disciples did as Jesus had directed them, and they prepared the Passover. Now when evening had come, Jesus was reclining at the table with the 12 disciples. They were eating. As they were eating, he said, "Truly I say to you, that one of you will betray me." And being deeply grieved, they each began to say to him, "Surely not I, Lord." Jesus answered, saying, "He who dips his hand with me in the bowl is the one who will betray me. The Son of Man is going, just as it is written of him. But woe to that man by whom the Son of Man is betrayed. It would have been good for that man if he had never been born." I said not been born, but I say never been born, to give a little stronger connotation. Judas, who was betraying him, or about to betray him, answered, saying, "Surely not I, Rabbi." Jesus said to him, "You yourself said it." Now while they were eating, Jesus took some bread, and after a blessing, he broke it, and giving the bread to his disciples, he said, Take and eat, this is my body." When he had taken the cup and given thanks, he gave it to them, saying, "Drink from it, all of you. For this is the blood of my cup. This is my blood of the covenant, which is poured out for many for the forgiveness of sin." Sins, plural. "But I say to you, I will not drink of this fruit of the vine from now on until the day when I drink it anew with you in my Father's kingdom." After singing a hymn, they went out to the Mount of Olives. Then Jesus said unto them, "You will fall away because of me this night. For it is written, I will strike down the shepherd, and the sheep of the flock shall be scattered. But after I have been raised, I will go ahead of you to Galilee." Well, Peter answered, saying unto him, "Even though all may fall away because of you, I will never fall away." Jesus said to him, "Truly I say unto you, this very night, before the rooster crows, you will deny me 3 times. Peter said unto him, "Even if I have to die with you, I will not deny you." All the disciples said the same thing as well. Then Jesus came with them to a place called Gethsemane and said to his disciples, "Sit here while I go over there and pray." And he took with him Peter and the 2 sons of Zebedee, James and John, and began to be grieved and distressed. Then he said to them, "My soul is deeply grieved to the point of death. Remain here and keep watch with me." And he went a little beyond them and fell on his face and prayed, saying, "My Father, if it is possible, let this cup pass from me. Yet not as I will, but as you will." He came to his disciples and found them sleeping, saying to Peter, "So, you men could not keep watch with me for 1 hour? Keep watching and praying, that you may not enter into temptation. For the spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak." He went again a second time and prayed, saying, "My Father, if this cannot pass away unless I drink it, your will be done." Again he came and found them sleeping, for their eyes were heavy. He left them again and went away and prayed a 3rd time, saying the same thing once more. Then he came to his disciples and saying unto them, "Are you still sleeping and resting? Behold, the hour is at hand, and the Son of Man is being betrayed into the hands of sinners. Get up, let us go. Behold, the one who betrays me is at hand." While he was still speaking, behold, Judas, one of the 12, came up, and with him was a large crowd with swords and clubs, who came from the chief priests and elders of the people. Now he who was betraying him gave them a sign, saying,